Here we have a low mile pre-owned 2020 BMW 3 Series. And this one comes in the M340i trim level in that beautiful alpine white on mocha vernasca leather. And the powertrain consists of a turbocharged 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine made to an 8-speed automatic transmission. That's putting out 382 horsepower. Love this front grille right here. As you can see, you have LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps, and the lights do not flicker. That's just my camera. This thing originally stickered for only $57,145. And here we have 18-inch aluminum wheels. You get passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. And there are the controls for your power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, along with power folding mirrors. And then we have memory seating as well. There are the headlamp controls. And there's that power driver seat with power lumbar support. And I have the seat scooted back a little bit more than I should, but we're gonna go check out the legroom on the other side. And there we have the back end there with the dual exhaust. And really good rear cargo space back here. I like how you're able to utilize either side. So let's hop in here. It's a long way down for me. All right, so when the seat is scooted up a little bit, you can kind of see the space in front of me. So a normal person will be able to sit up front, and then I'm 6'3" and I'd be able to sit back here no problem. And I have the seat scooted back actually more than I should have, but I was trying to see how far the seat went back. And as you can see, that's pretty much it. But we have our rear AC vents here, and you even have automatic rear AC controls. You can decide where you want the air to come from. So we have vents in the floor, which is nice. And then 2 USB-C charging ports. And then, here we have our center seat along with the cup holders. I like the dome lights, they're really pretty. Let's take a look at the passenger seat and going back to the driver's seat. So there's your power passenger seat with power lumbar support there. And it might get a little loud out here as it is 90 degrees, so I have the AC as high as it'll go without it messing up the audio quality of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood so we can see that. Turbo 6. And there she is, she's covered, but she's there. And here recently I've been liking BMW's hoods. They don't need to be slammed, and they're actually pretty sturdy and quiet. Oh, that's nice. All right, let me turn this AC down. So, Here we have a nice leather wrap steering wheel here. Paddle shifters behind the wheel. And over to the radio. That's the navigation screen. And then using this here, we'll hit the media. So we have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, AM, FM, as well as XM. But what's really cool is we have wireless Apple CarPlay too, and I believe Android Auto. But I have my iPhone hooked up here wirelessly. And then just check out this sound system real quick. So for this to be the standard system, it's actually really good comparatively to others in the segment. I like how the bass is still heavy, it sounds good, but really it's the speaker placement, so you have them throughout. And then it sounds like there's a subwoofer back there, but I'm probably just mistaken. But really good sound quality from the sound system. And what else do we have here? That's the home page. And then you can go in here and kind of mess with settings. And then we have an kind of app store as well. You can download certain apps on here. Sorry for the glare. It looks really good in person, but the way the camera's kind of showing it, that's why it's got that kind of LED effect to it. But down here we have dual zone automatic climate controls, along with 3-stage heated seats. And if you look in there. And then down here we have our controls for the radio, volume knob, band, we can change the modes, track list, stations, all that. And then here, I like this, you just pull this down, you can stow that away, and then you can just click it, and it slides back in there. But you have a wireless charging pad back there, 2 cup holders, a USB input, 12 volt. And then over here for our shifter, you hit this button here, pull down for drive, and then you can slide over to manually shift using the paddle shifters, or right here. And then you can just tap up one time for neutral, and then hold this, push all the way up for reverse, and then the park button right there. So, and then of course we have our drive modes, our automatic brake hold. We'll test these drive modes out in the test drive, but we have Eco Pro, Comfort, and then Sport. And then you can actually toggle those the way you see fit. For the Sport, you can go between standard, plus, individual, and then you can configure the individual. And then you pretty much have the same options for Eco Pro, your standard, individual, and then you can configure the individual mode as well. But we'll leave it in Comfort for now. Center console cubby space, pretty good size. I like how it's laid out. And you also have a USB-C charging port here, which will come in handy for you. And then we have a shaded power sunroof here. And it's actually, I like how the shade is really quick, and so is the sunroof. It doesn't take 10 days for it to do its thing. This view of the back seat from up here. And I've always liked this brown leather that BMW does. It just looks really slick. And then we have our owner's manuals in here. Now over here we have our cruise controls. And over here we have our Bluetooth controls. And then we have our track list controls, radio station controls, as well as our volume controls. And then we can go through our gauge cluster here using these buttons. So I like that you're able to put that on the screen, and all this is digital here. And there's our push button start. And finally, here's our key fob. But next, we're gonna go ahead and take this BMW M340i out on the road for a quick test drive. So right off the bat, really like the overall drive of this car. It's really, really refined, really smooth, but still really quick. The suspension is on the stiffer side, but it's still relatively comfortable, and it's nothing that your average person is going to complain about. And a lot of that has to go to these vernasca seats. They just feel really, really nice. And they're pretty adjustable as well. Really good brake pedal feel too. Nice and sturdy. So I'm gonna put the vehicle in the Eco Pro now. Have it set to the standard mode. And it does dial it back quite a bit. And I really like this fuel efficiency gauge here. And it's nice to have that in the Eco Pro mode. Let's put it into Sport Plus mode, my favorite. Oh, that's funny. We won't be able to really have any hard accelerations, but we will be able to hear this awesome exhaust. We're gonna give it a little pull here. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. And these shifts, oh, they're just so much fun. But that exhaust rumble is just, oh, it's so nice. And I drove an X3 M40i recently, and the crazy thing is, even though it's a small SUV, it was just as exhilarating driving that as it is driving this. And BMW just does a really good job with their 3-liter turbocharged setups. But especially this Sport Plus mode, it's so much fun. And I mean, it gives you quite the passing power, it really does. I'm gonna put it back in the Eco Pro now. Kind of drive normally. And it's crazy how just with the press of a button, how this goes from the ultimate sports car to just your everyday commuter vehicle that can get you 30 miles per gallon plus on the highway. And those fuel economy numbers really are astonishing, because this car it's one of the few cars that does not feel like people say it is. Like, I shouldn't be getting 30 miles a gallon in an entry-level BMW and then still be able to do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. It's just crazy. And I've got a Tesla Model 3. There are a few cars that can give me that same sense of enjoyment in the $50,000, $60,000 range, but this is one of them. It's just unbelievable how tame this car is in this Eco Pro mode. We're gonna go ahead and throw it in the sport mode one more time. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so much fun. I mean, just incredible acceleration. And I actually had my foot pretty much in it that time. That's why the camera got thrown back. Oh man. But if you're looking for something really sporty that's still practical, this is one of my top 5 favorite cars ever. It really is. And that's really how I like my cars. I like them fun, but practical. A lot of the times you can't get both, but cars like this, the C63, honestly, of course the Tesla Model 3, and you know, your Model S's and things of that nature, they're practical, but at the same time they're not, because for most people they're out of their budget. But something like this, especially, you can get used for 50, maybe less. Can't beat that. But this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2020 BMW M340i.